Right team, what is going on? Welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Yes, I've half painted the chimney breast, but we'll talk about that in another video maybe. Or maybe not. But anyway, guys, this is now day 12 of having a hair transplant, right? So I haven't done a video since, I think it was day 5 or 7, can't remember. But anyway, this is the biggest update at the moment. Like I mentioned on the last video, there wouldn't be much to tell you about other than just managing the itchiness. Someone has asked me to do a bit more information about the donor area, so I'm going to try and do that for you now. But I want to just show you guys the hair. I'm going to try and get close-ups here by the window. I mean, look at that. Like, honestly, guys, it is killing me. So itchy. Look, you can see all those, like the skin is coming away with the hair. Like the hair, look, I can touch the hair and you can see that that's all stuck now. So we're pretty much there. But that, guys, is absolutely killing me. I just want to go, like that. Well, obviously I can't. But it's honestly not been that bad. It's just the itchiness, guys. Like, people say, you know, having a hair transplant, it must hurt, it must be this, it must be that. Yes, initially, the first jabs in the back of the head are the hardest because, you know, it's very sensitive. I get the ones in the front of my head all the time when I go back for PRP throughout the year anyway. I've done a video on PRP before, I think. If not, it'll be on my TikTok, on my Instagram, sorry. That's just basically pulling blood out of the arm, spinning it in a machine, separating the red and white blood cells, and then putting that in here basically to help with the blood flow and have good oxygenated blood cells in the hair. Because that's why us men go bald here, is because our hair in this centre section, as opposed to the side section, hasn't got a good blood supply like the side hair. You never really see many people that have got no hair here. They've always got some hair here. That's they have to just shave that off to match the top. But yeah, it's just been managing the itchiness of it this time round. Sleeping's been okay. Again, it's annoying. I can't wait to lay on my side again and not worry about it. We've got 2 days left. So Tuesday, I'll do another video for you guys, which is going to be basically washing my hair. It's going to feel unbelievable. The back, let's talk about the back. The back I can do this with. There's no real scabs left now. There's hardly any scabs left on that head. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me see if I can guess where I'm filming. So as you can see, the main donor area was round here, the top to the sort of left-hand side. Not too much around here. Again, a little bit around this side here as well. But the scabs have kind of fallen off. Now, I've probably sped up that process by having hot baths. Now, of course, I can't dunk my head underwater still, which is killing me. Like, I've only washed my hair 3 times or 4 times, and that's basically putting the baby shampoo and pouring it over my head. It's a nightmare because you can't touch it. You want to just go through it with your fingers, but you can't. You've got to let it dry naturally. Like, when it itches, I just sort of do this and tap the head like that, so it sort of feels like I've itched it, even though it's still itchy. But it feels like you've got to do something. You can't just like leave it because it's annoying. Next time you guys get an itch on your head, think about it and then try not to scrub it and see how long you last. It's not ideal. But yeah, so the video I'm going to do on Tuesday is going to be me washing my hair, and I cannot wait because it's going to feel unbelievable. Now, the donor area, this is the other thing, guys. This is why I would never in a million years go to Turkey for a hair transplant, because the tools they use are just not as good as the ones in the UK, right? Now, let me try and explain. The tools go right down the hair and they basically drill out the hair follicle with all the roots and everything else that it needs. But the technology that they use in the UK is so good that they can get it so close to the hair, leaving you with no scars whatsoever on the back of your head. When I have a skin fade in the next fucking 2 months or whatever, 3 months, you guys won't even see where that donor area has come from. Now, if you go to Turkey, they use tools that are a lot wider. Yes, it might be a mil or a 2 mil or whatever, but that's quite a lot when you're talking millimeters, right? And probably, you know, even more. So you're probably half a mil. You know, you want to get as close as you can to that hair. Now, if you don't and you cut out bits of your flesh, you're going to be left with blotches of where the hair came from, the donor areas. And that's another big part of it. Yes, of course, you want this to look great. You want the front of your hairline to look great. But what you don't want is a great hairline and then loads of scars on the back of your head, and then you can't have a skin face. You have got to be super careful with where you go to choose to do your hair transplant. Yes, I know it's more expensive in the UK, but guys, it's on the front of your forehead. If you ruin it, you've basically ruined the rest of your life pretty much, because yes, you know, if you go back, say if you went to KSL and got a say if you went to Turkey and got a dodgy one, you may be able to go to KSL and they might be able to resurrect it. But why would you want to spend more cash overall? Why wouldn't you not just go to somewhere where you trust in the first place? Like, guys, I don't get paid for these videos. I don't get paid for these videos from KSL. I do the videos because I know a lot of people out there, especially men, because women can get them done as well, but especially men struggle with confidence when it comes to having, you know, hair loss. And of course I have as well. You know, the fact that I'm even on social media looking like this with my hair is quite a big thing, really. I mean, I don't feel like it's a big thing, but I know a lot of people will feel like it's a big thing. But the whole point of me making videos on Instagram, TikTok and on YouTube is to help you guys in any which way I can. You know, of course with my Instagram it's more about fitness and how I can help you guys become in the best shape of your lives and live a nice, confident, happy lifestyle. And on YouTube I share that as well, but also there's things that us men can do that are really going to help us. Now, can you imagine if I never got a hair transplant? I would literally have that piece of hair there, which is my normal hair, and nothing else around here. I would not have been able to have the career I've had on YouTube or social media in general, you know, with that haircut. I just wouldn't be able to do it, guys. I wouldn't have been as confident I am now, 100%. So when you're talking about spending £6,000 on a hair transplant that's going to change your life, it's an absolute no-brainer for me. They also do payment plans at KSL, guys, so you haven't got to spend £6,000 in one go. And if you actually worked it out, I'm sure you could save that money over time, because there's probably stuff you guys spend money on that you don't really need. But guys, that is today's update. I want to keep you guys as informed as possible, but realistically, the biggest tip that I want you guys to sort of take away from this is you need to basically minimize, is that the right word? The whole 2 weeks that you have to do after the hair transplant. So basically what I mean by that is do as minimal stuff as you possibly can. You know, yes, you can go for some walks, you know, yes, that's basically all you can do, but you don't want to be doing anything like bending down, manual labor, going back to the gym before you should do all these things. Like, technically I could probably go back to the gym today because it's already set now. But why would I? You know, wait that extra couple of days. You need, 14 days is probably a huge safety net, but just listen, hear me out. The first 14 days are so important as to how your hair is actually gonna regrow after the hair transplant. So guys, any questions, please comment below. If you guys want any more information on this, please drop me a DM on Instagram, which is just @curicles_. I'll get back to every single one of you guys. I've also got a code that you guys can use. Now that code will just save you money. That code is going to give you a free PRP after your hair transplant. So if you are interested in getting a hair transplant, DM on Instagram and I'll get back to you and we can talk more about the hair transplant and everything else. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed the videos, hope you enjoyed the updates. Can't wait to get back to the gym and start bringing normal content back to you guys. Without further ado, make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Peace.